Hello and welcome to the Dragon and Bear Show, where, it's me, Dragon King, and him, Geeky Bear.
Vaporeon, yeah.
Yeah, Vaporeon, and definitely not the child from Mandalorian.
Yeah, it's Celebi today.
Yeah, it's Celebi, definitely Celebi, who's definitely in this movie, which is not a lie, because the intro does include Celebi at one point.
Yes,
so it's not a lie.
Also, the intro has changed. Wow.
Yeah. Because today we're discussing Pokémon Jirachi Wish Maker. Have you realised they're basically talking about poo? They're singing about poo. She's singing do 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 do.
Oh God, I've got in my notes. I've got a massive thing about May's voice, like just changing from the I'm May to do 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 do. I think it's a Japanese voice actor.
Yeah, I think I did read it is that one.
Because they're doing a lot of shows, like they've got singing and they'll keep the Japanese voice in.
Yeah, I think I read that on like a trivia thing. It was like, oh, this is the actual actresses in Japan, so then just use that instead. But yeah.
Yeah, but then, it got me at the at the end. I know we're talking about. I know I'm talking about the end at the beginning, but
Talk wherever you want.
It got me because Ash, Brock, and Max all had their English voice actors doing the do. I was like, so May can't have her voice actor, but the rest can. What the hell?
Also, Alex, it's a nice Jolteon you got back.
Shut up. It's meant to be a Jolteon, not a Pikachu. It's not my fault the company that I bought from got
screwed you.
Order. Yeah.
Just like the company screwed me, but I'm dealing with that.
And they don't want me to buy another item so I can get a Jolteon.
Anyway, the movie was released in 2003 in Japan, but it was 3 years later in 2006 that was in the UK. Got it? Ba-bam!
It's not a very interesting cover, to be quite honest.
Yeah, not really. It's just shiny.
Jirachi.
Yeah, the back's not even that interesting either. It's just Pikachu and a couple of images. It's all bright. It's bright though. It's bright and shiny. That's the whole point.
Yeah,
Jirachi is bright and shiny because it's the Wish Maker.
Yeah, it's the first Pokemon movie that is set in Hoenn itself. Like we had Hoenn Pokemon in the previous movie, but that wasn't actually a Hoenn movie because it still had Misty in it.
Yeah, but obviously this time there we got a complete character swap, similar to the whole Tracy situation in 2000. Yeah. But instead of one person going there and one person coming in, we actually we get two for the price of one.
Yeah.
So we lose Misty and we get May and Max instead.
It was not a worthy trade. At the first lines that May says, I'm just like, wow, I forgot how like sarcastic her voice is, because she's like, wow, how do we get here? And I'm like, what the fuck? But also, I'm also kind of let down that we don't have a fighting intro or like a music played.
I think it's quite unique though, to be fair, because it's obviously
it's just a narrator.
I mean the tense building, that was obviously the proper with the text and everything coming on. It was the tense building, which I want to point out, which got on my notes. How quickly did that fucking circus go up?
I know, right? I said
it took about 10 minutes, if that. In probably their time.
Just put them in big balls that can go into a little suitcase.
I will say it's very unique. Obviously, as you said, the ones we've done so far has either been a battle at the start with like the music of the actual show on, or them relaxing. Yeah, like the swimming one in the 2000 movie.
Yeah.
Or
like the little race.
Yeah, in Heroes, that was it. I was trying to think of the one. I was like, I swear there's another one where it's like relaxing. It's not like a battle. It was Heroes. But what I want to say though is that whole scene is on the same level in my notes here. The building montage, I'm going to call it. It's on the same level as Nicolas Cage cleaning up in Willy's Wonderland montage. It's on that same sort of level of them just basically just in a montage of something happening that's like not fun to watch. It's just like happening. It's just there just to happen. But then again, Nicolas Cage cleaning in Willy's Wonderland was hilarious to watch, so I'm not going to dig that.
Yeah, it really was.
And if you haven't watched that, you should check it out.
we also get like a character from the games. I think he's called Ruby, because in the games, oh, Ruby's called no May in the games is called Sapphire. So the one with the hat is called Ruby. He was cameoed in the beginning with the battle.
Oh, so I was trying to think. I was like, which one are you on about? You're on about obviously when the narrator's actually doing the no, obviously Pokemon Fire and Wild. Blah, 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 blah. And there's obviously the Pokemon trainer. Yeah, okay, yeah, I remember which one you're on about.
I also like how the narrator roasts Brock, saying, "And girls, not all dreams have to be with Pokemon." Just like, damn, Brock.
Fucking Brock, the living embodiment of a simp.
Yep.
Fucking Brock. What have I got in my notes here? Oh, which I messaged you, and you're like, you had that same outcome of the fact that they basically made clones at the start of this movie, which is funny because they were basically clones throughout the last few movies, so the fact they did fuck all in it. They were the joke, literally, and then they become clones.
They had a bit more of they had a lot more than the last movie.
Yeah, but not too much. Literally just a bit at the start, mainly.
As an importance.
Yeah, there's the classic like TV show thing of, let's catch the Pokemon!
I was just like, if this was a TV episode, it would be over now.
Exactly, because they'd be going, we're blasting off again! Ding! Ding! But obviously it's not, because it's a movie, and this was like, what, 25, 30 minutes into it, if that?
If that, like, I don't think it was that. It was like 10, wasn't it?
No, I think it was a bit more than 10.
Oh.
I want to say about 20. I want to say about 20-ish minutes, maybe. Something like that. But yeah, I just find it funny the fact that they did fuck all for like how many movies. They when they actually did anything in really was the second one.
Yeah.
When they helped Ash, that was it.
Yeah.
All the rest of the movies, they've done fuck all. But they at least were still funny in the first movie. Then after that, they just fucked them off completely. But now they've come back for this one little bit and then that's it. But respect, they brought them back and did something with them.
Yeah. Like, even if those, like, you know,
just one little sequence.
Not in the way, but like, you know, why not type in M? Sorry, just try to look at the next movie so I can see what Pokemon movie is next, and like say, but they're going to get more screen time.
Destiny Deoxys.
I can't remember that one. So
it's the one with
I know what it is, kind of, but I'm just like
the robots.
I can't remember the actual things.
Yeah, I can't remember that one either. It's been a while.
I completely forgot about the I think I called it either the corrupted Groudon or the virus Groudon.
Oh, the another fake Pokemon.
Yeah.
But to be fair though,
they did it better.
Yeah, it's better than the Entei fake. Though it's shit they've done another fake, not the actual legit one. So you have to wait at fucking how many more movies before we get that legit one.
The legit Pokemon, the legit Groudon has a big part to play in the anime. So
that's probably why.
I'm assuming that they didn't want to do that because the anime just started on this movie, I think, because they've all got their first stage Pokemon.
I say because Misty's still got fucking Torchic. Because doesn't I'd say me? I'm too used to say Misty for the last how many movies? No. May now. It's May now.
Misty's gone. Misty's gone, Tom. She's not back now until we get the remake of the first movie.
She was in Sun and Moon as well. Or was that before? Was that before or after the remake of the first movie?
After. Before. Oh no.
It was one of them. I remember she's in that. Her and Brock come back, don't they?
Yeah, but she's also in the the Hoenn region for like a few episodes. But that's it.
I don't know. I haven't watched too much of the anime, to be fair. The only one I've watched most of is probably no, X and Y. X and Y is the only one I actually started and finished.
I've watched a lot of Pokemon anime.
I watched quite a few Diamond and Pearl, but never fully finished it. And I watched most of the first series and Sun and Moon, but I need to finish that one as well. So I'm slowly getting through stuff.
Who knows, Tom? Maybe we're gonna review all the Pokemon anime. And Tom knew he fucked up.
But yeah, what I will say as well, I like the fact they swapped up the sort of villain organization in this movie.
Yeah,
It wasn't
because you
Team
thought he
Rocket.
was going to be. I
Team,
thought he was going to be quite good.
it's Team
Like,
Magma, isn't it?
yeah,
But so they're involved but not fully involved. They're the reason for this guy being an asshole and
yeah.
like simping over his girlfriend, trying to get everything going. Yeah, but is Team Magma the villain of the series they're in at the moment?
Team Magma
And the other
Team
one,
Aqua.
yeah, that's the Aqua. It's the water one, isn't it? Because they're after Kyogre, aren't they?
Yeah. Team Magma wants to expand the land, and Team Aqua want to expand the ocean.
I knew there was an. I was writing my notes like I'm pretty certain there's a second organisation. That's because I remember obviously if you play the sort of the Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire game, is like an organisation per game, isn't there? And I was like, which one? I swear there's a second one, but I couldn't think of it. I was like, I swear it's water based, and it's so simple. It's just Aqua. So simple.
Yeah, just ask me. Yeah,
That's
guaranteed Pokemon.
Literally, my notes have got a question mark asking you the question. Oh. I literally wrote the question of, is there a second one? I swear there's a second one. Question mark.
Yeah.
Can I say that? Why does fucking every like legendary Pokemon pretty much have to have like a psychic connection that can talk?
I don't know, but now they've actually started saying it's telepathy.
Yeah.
But telepathy doesn't do that in the games, obviously. It'd be a bit weird. The Pokemon just starts talking to you. Let me just do a little Google search. Telepathy. It's an ability. Telepathy. Oh, so it anticipates an ally's attack and dodges it.
But in the movie universe, they can talk through it.
Yeah. Basically.
I mean, why does every fucking one have to have it, pretty much?
It's only the psychic Pokemon I'm seeing. Like, the Entei wasn't a Pokemon, so he could talk because of the child.
Obviously, Lugia had it. Mewtwo had it. Didn't Celebi talk? No.
That was it.
basically, it's an overused idea of them just talking.
Yeah, I get that it's like, but how are we gonna find out what the Pokemon wants? But like, yeah.
The only other decent one it's done for is obviously Darkrai, but even then he doesn't say that much. He just constantly says "Go away."
Go away.
And that's menacing, so that's cool.
Yeah.
I will say there's a reference to Misty in this movie.
Yep.
When Max is having a pep talk from Ash. Yeah. He's like, "Oh, I had a friend and she's left now."
I was thinking in my head like, who?
I was like, "Oh, he's a bit Misty." Oh.
I was thinking maybe it's Butterfree, but then I was like, nah, Butterfree was a male. He was a jock. And yeah. So yeah, it's definitely Misty.
Yeah, it's a nice little reference. I also like the whole idea of obviously they brought the Absol in as they're like, oh no, it's a bad guy. Oh no, he's here to predict like a bad thing happening. Yada yada. Oh, it's gonna like destroy I was gonna say Jirachi. Oh no, yeah. But the idea of the actual villain is closer than you think.
Yeah,
the fact it's obviously the magician.
Absol doesn't cause dangers. He's trying to like
prevent him, isn't
the Pokedex. Yeah, Absol's like a preventer of danger.
I do like when he first appears though, the mirror, because I was expecting like. Thing is, what would have been better than that, in my opinion, is when he's looking in the mirror. If he was walking behind him and you see him in the reflection of the mirror, that would have been a lot better.
Yeah.
But I do like the whole idea of him being like, smashing the mirror, and you're like, oh shit, because that makes him look like a bad guy. But in reality, the bad guy is the one saying he's the bad guy.
Yep.
So I did like that. Okay, I've done that bit. Yeah.
Also, Jirachi's a thief.
Yeah, because he just steals all the candy.
Yeah.
Candy!
Candy. I was like, when I was watching that part, I was like, I think pretty sure this isn't like legit candy. Where is it from? And then like,
that guy like, no, I'm ruined. That poor bloke. He just sat on his counter, just got crying because Jirachi ruined him.
and then Maze is like, and it's just like,
I love it as
No.
the whole plot point of May, like, constantly doing that fucking wish thing, and then she just doesn't do it on the last bit, it goes nowhere.
It was kind of good, though, because during the montage part that they had, it was good to keep track of, like, how many days they've been on the road.
That's probably why they did it more than anything.
Yeah. Also, it was going to make a Dragonair, I believe. Like, you know the never-ending snake that all, like, eats itself?
Yeah.
I think it was, like, a Dragonair that's, like, in that kind of format. I believe. That's what it was, anyway.
More than likely.
Yeah. But Absol was a complete beast in this film.
Yeah. When he comes in smashing the mirror, and then later on when obviously Jirachi's been catching everything, and they're all like stuck in that field, and he just comes up and just everyone else is Pikachu's struggling to zap out of it, everyone's struggling, and Absol just comes up and just fucking blasts it instantly. Like,
because like
shit,
Absol
son.
left him, didn't he?
Yeah, he fucked off, didn't he?
But I think that was the reason why.
He knew something was coming.
Yeah.
So he left. So when it happened, he could be the one going, "Hey bitches, I got your back on this one."
Cha.
I like the fact a lot of the sort of dog-based canine Pokemon are getting some good saying. He obviously got Mighty Enna was the one, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was like typing in because I completely forgot like who the villain was. So I was typing in not all bad people. Not Motana isn't always on the bad guy's side.
And then Mighty Enna's on the bad guy's side.
Yeah, and I was just like, oh, never mind. Yeah, I literally put, no, it makes sense with the Mighty Anna. Only bad guys have one. I was like, oh, poor Mighty Anna. It's such a nice Pokemon, but like, it's always like on the bad guys team.
Essentially.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Can I just say though, how quick I love the fact that obviously when the bad guy is trying to say to Ash, like, "Oh, we need to do this plan," and Ash like, "Oh, why should I trust you anymore?" Because obviously he knows he's the bad guy. Yeah. He's tricked him. Though he's trying to help him, he's just like still hesitant. Like, and then the next minute he falls off, and he falls off the Salamence, isn't it? He's on.
Yeah.
He falls off, and Ash instantly is like, "Oh no!" He instantly forgives him. He's like, "Oh, don't die." It's like, Ash, you're really quick to forgive Ash. This guy betrayed you. He created a fucking massive fake Groudon, and yet you just told him to fuck off, and then instantly you're like, "No, God, no!"
But like his Ash has changed since the very first movie and all that.
Yeah,
like of how he talks to people and all that. So he's more of like in a mentory role at the moment in this generation.
Advanced generation, isn't it? This one.
Yeah.
Because I believe the movies in Japan were actually called Advanced Generation.
Yeah, I think it is. But yeah, the one thing I did like about the Groudon is the Groudon blueprint in the ground after the bad guy gets his hands on Jirachi. I was like, damn, that is some nice art right there. Be a shame if someone made something exactly like it.
I do like, obviously, it's the thing, when you looked at Entei in the third film, the fake Entei, it looks exactly like the real Entei. But when you look at this Groudon, there's obviously the colour scheming of how it is significantly different to point out the fact that this is not the this is not
it's got like a magma-y like
this isn't the real Groudon. So I do like the fact they significantly pointed out the fact that this is a fake version, not the real version. Yeah. And even the characters themselves very early on are like, this is a fake one. Even obviously the bad guys like, this isn't Groudon, this is just pure evil.
Yeah.
So I like the fact they acknowledge very early on this is a fake thing. Whereas if you look at the third movie, it's very late on when they finally acknowledge, oh yeah, he's fake, he's not real, yeah. Mm-hmm. You know, with his trick to the entire movie.
But yeah, the Groudon basically kills a lot of people and Pokemon.
Yeah, absorbs more, doesn't it? Those tentacle things, it's like.
Yep.
And even sucks up.
Is proud.
Even sucks up what
Team Rocket, Diana.
Diana, that's her name, because she blocks it from the bad guy, doesn't she? And he's like, "No, Diana!"
Then May and Brock.
Even Ash gets sucked up at one point, but they get
Uh,
stopped.
yeah, with Max. Like, Max is such a child in this film, and it's done so good. But
It's the best incarnation of a child so far. For the
yeah,
fact that
but
the
at
only
the
other
same
child we got is
time,
the shit one we had in the third one.
yeah. At the same time, though, I can't stand him. I hate Max
I
as
don't
a
mind
character.
Max.
I get why he's there. He's like the navigator and all that, but at the same time, I'm just like, I really can't stand you. You're annoying little shit.
So I don't mind Max and May, to be fair.
May is okay. Like, she didn't like Pokemon at the beginning, so it's like a journey to like, you know,
See,
get used
though
to it.
she's not like she's not my favourite of the.
She's not Misty in
Mm,
this.
yeah, but I still prefer someone else to Misty.
I prefer, yeah. I think I know who you prefer, and I prefer them too.
We'll see out of recording because I just want to double check. I don't want to say it out
Yeah.
loud. 'Cause I don't want to spoil our opinions on some of the other ones.
But yeah,
Oh, yeah,
they
obviously,
make a good duo.
yeah. There's obviously another thing we wanted to talk about because we both had a difference of opinion on this. Was the end credit song? So I said I didn't mind it. I thought it was a decent song. Obviously, it made sense. It's all about wishes. It was well sung.
Yeah,
And obviously, then it switched up halfway to a different language, which made it more impactful for me.
it made it impactful, but like it wasn't. Oomph.
I still think it's better than some of the last few we've had,
Uh,
in my opinion. I
but
thought last week's was mediocre at first and then went a bit better, but I feel like
yeah,
this one for me from start to finish was decent.
the one thing I did enjoy was the constellation Pokemon.
Yeah, and the drawing, yeah.
Yeah, but the one that really got me and really confused me was the Survivor and Matchup one.
Oh, and he's holding him.
Yeah, I literally took a photo and I just typed, "What the fuck was what the fuck is that Matchup and Survivor one?" You can put that in like an image wise, but I was
Mate,
just
if you
like,
took a picture of it, I'd
I
send it
did.
over.
I've literally just sent it into board meeting. But yeah, I was just like, "What the fuck is that?"
But what I will say as well, I like the end shot, the final shot after the music stopped, when it's them all
Well, the
looking over,
Pikachu.
when it's all of them looking over the cliff. The
Yes,
music is silent. It's like wind blowing. So they're standing looking over the cliff. I like that shot. I thought it was a really nice shot. And very,
I don't think I had that shot on mine.
it's like the very fucking. Obviously, as soon as the music stops, they're like standing on the cliff. It's all It's not focused on them looking over the
Oh, I
cliff.
didn't have that.
It's like zoomed in on their face. Like the bodies look as they're looking over the cliff, and it looks really nice as a final shot for a movie.
Yeah, I didn't get that part.
Well,
My
you might not have the same version as I do then.
no, no. My version cut off at it just has the song finished.
Oh, okay. There's literally a little bit extra at the end. It's nothing major. It's just a nice final
Yeah.
shot. I think I've said my piece.
Yeah. I don't like the fact that Team Rocket just basically gets shafted
They
again.
get shafted in everything.
Like even like when they got like basically they could have died. And Ash and the guys are just like, it's just Team Rocket. Who gives a shit?
Team Rocket, the living embodiment of being shafted.
Yeah.
To be fair, though, they have the anime. They're always through at the anime, so, you know, maybe it's the idea of, yeah, let's give them a little cameo here, let them do this one little thing, and yada yada. But to be fair, I think in some of the later movies, they do a little bit more. There are some that do fuck all in like these ones, but there are some that they actually are in the story. I think the Darkrai one, they do some more in.
Yeah.
Because they're a camera crew, if I remember correctly, in there.
Yeah, there are a few that do more in.
Yeah, but some of the early ones are just blanks for them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you said your piece, sir?
I guess.
Any more you want to input before we do any ratings?
Oh yeah. Everyone should have died.
It's a nice way to build up to a rating.
Yeah, everyone should have died. The star went up into space with Groudon on it. They would have all like had no air or oxygen, and then it exploded. But no. They all get teleported safely to the ground.
I just remembered something. Seeing your
Yeah.
seeing your image of Slowpoke, I'm supposed you're not referencing the fact they referenced Slowpoke early on. Like, you're a Slowpoke. Oh, you're a slow bro.
First one to the top of the hill. The last one to the top of the hill is a slowpoke.
You're a slow bro, Max.
But Max, you're a slow bro. And Brox is like, I don't want to be a slowpoke. I'm thinking, what's wrong with Slowpoke? He's so beautiful and like kind and generous. He's amazing.
Your opinion. Yeah, yeah. You said your piece then.
Yeah, it's not my fault. My opinion's always right when it comes to Slowpoke.
Okay, so my little paragraph I wrote here. So I've wrote.
I didn't write anything for this. I just put my racing.
I sometimes just write a little bit of information so I can remember exactly.
I was just like, I'll just come on a bit later.
So I put it's probably about the same level of enjoyment as I remember for this movie. See, obviously, I remember it being good, but not obviously great. So it's not as if it's like a disappointment as it was with you Pokemon going to watch Pokemon Heroes. In the sense that you remember it being this great movie, and then you're watching, you're like, shit, it's not that great. So it's not that same level of disappointment with me, because I literally remember it being this mid-card movie anyway. I think it's got an interesting story, the whole, obviously, the Wish aspect of it, and the circus being involved and whatnot. I like the fact that it's not fully focused on Ash as well. So that's a change of pace, because obviously a lot of the focus is on Max at times. So that's a nice...
It's basically a Max movie.
Yeah, so that's a nice little change. And the whole villain is basically is hiding in plain sight. That whole story side of it, that just edged it for me. So I think I'm going to give it a 3 Typhlosions out of 5. And for me, it's on par with the Forever one. So, and it for me is better than last week's, and it's better than the third movie. So I think 3 for me is about the right place I'd give it.
I agree that it's a lot better than the third movie. And I did completely forget about the corrupted Groudon part. But I don't know. I don't like this generation of Pokemon. I don't know why. I think it is literally just Max. And because it's a Max-centric movie, it just kind of puts me off it a lot. I'm not a huge fan of it, to be honest. It's decent. It holds up kind of well-ish. But I think it's just the Max that just puts me off it. I don't know why. I know it's a movie for children, and Max is basically being a child. Like, he doesn't want to say goodbye. Then he's a bit selfish, but they also overdo that in the anime. But I know that's not connected to the movies because they're not canon, most of them. But yeah, I just like, it's overused, and to me, it's not well done in this movie. They could have gave Max some growth, and said, they did show that he was willing to let Jirachi go and all that, but it's just not. No, it's not. It's not for me. So I'm giving it a 2.5 Slowpoke heads.
So I thought you was going to go with.
I did put it 3.5, and I don't know why.
Maybe you had 3 from last week still, and you just put the 0.5 by mistake. Because I've done that before.
Yeah. I was looking at it, I was like, 3.5, what the hell?
Yeah, you probably just forgot yourself and didn't realise you had the 3 from last week still written down. You put 0.5 next to it.
Oh no, mine's an entirely new list.
Oh, okay.
This was at 2:00 in the morning, so
maybe you're just dumb then.
Tired. I was tired. That's the reason I'm going with tired.
Okay, no, I think that about covers everything.
Yeah.
So, next week we're going to be moving on to Pokemon Destiny Deoxys. I mean, I can't fully remember, but remember a little bit of the idea of the robots and shit like that, but...
It's a futuristic one, but...
Rayquaza, isn't it, is it?
Rayquaza, yeah.
Well, however you want to pronounce it.
I pronounced it the right way, don't worry.
That, obviously I remember that's in it, but other than that I can't remember too much about it, so...
Yeah.
We'll see next week. We'll see next week when I watch it. So, That's
I
been
shaved my balls for this.
For fuck's sake, you're not bringing that up again. This has been the Dragon and Bear show.
See you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.